Hi there, my favorite people, and welcome back to my channel. This is D stands for the Sagittarius channel, and in today's reading we are taking a look at why is this person being silent. This could be in regards to situationship, a full-blown relationship, or just a random person that you would like to hear from, hear their reasons for not speaking to you. Today we are picking based on cards from the Master Tarot deck. It also says kind of like astrology answers at the bottom. I really don't know much about this deck. This is the first deck that my mom ever bought for herself. I usually use this deck for personal readings, but today I really felt called to use it in a general one. I also feel like I've used one card from this deck before in a pick a group portion. I used the Two of Cups. That is actually the first card that I ever gotten for myself in a reading, but irrelevant. Pile 1, for you I have the Magician card. Pile 2, we have Justice. Pile 3, we have the Moon. And pile 4, we have the Hangman reversed. As always, you can take all the time that you need in order to pick your pile, and once you're done doing that, you can scroll down into the description box below, find the timestamp for your reading, click it, and I'm going to meet you there. Hi there, pile 1, and welcome to your reading, baby. So you came here today to find out why this situationship, this particular person in your life is being silent. Well, I'm not going to deny you that. This is some juicy stuff right here, and we're going to get straight into the reading with some life shuffling, which I don't normally do. If you've been around for some time, you would know that, and I feel like it's clear why from that awful shuffle right there. But it's just that for some reason I have performance anxiety when it comes to shuffling on camera. I don't know why. Okay, I'm concentrating. This one is going to be perfect. Boom. See? Believing in yourself, kids. That's what happens. But anyway, let's actually get into it, because I said I wouldn't keep you waiting. So please, Spirit, why is this person in pile 1's life being silent? Okay. We have the Sun, which I kind of saw at the bottom of the deck, but I wasn't sure if it was relevant. Okay. We also have the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to move this a little bit. Ooh, okay, so we have two cards coming out together. We have the King of Wands as well as the Eight of Swords. Right now we have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but I will want to clarify all of these cards. Let's just get a quick grip on what is going on. Your person is feeling kind of pulled between two worlds. They really want to hold on to the past. They want to remain in their comfort zone. They want to be chill and sort of taken care of, but they also know that this sort of lifestyle can't go on forever. Maybe you know this person to still be living with their parents, not necessarily, maybe they're just taking money from their parents, or they just have a lifestyle in which they kind of like got used to, I don't want to say take advantage of other people's kindness. It's more so that this person is just very friendly and very joyful and just generally a joy to be around. So people sort of kind of like want to do stuff for them. So it's not necessarily their fault. People are literally offering to help them, but I feel like at this point they're really trying to break out of this cycle. They're really trying to make a man of themselves. This is completely genderless, by the way. This doesn't have to be a man. But I'm just seeing that at this point, this person is really trying to be more independent, and they feel like if they continue to surround themselves with the people that they surrounded themselves with in the past, they're just going to continue on the cycle. Let's just say that at this point, they don't feel strong enough in themselves to be around their old friends, possibly you included in this category. They don't believe themselves strong enough to be around those people and still going for their own things, still pursuing their own independence. They fear that they may be drawn back into their old cycle of accepting favors and just accepting other people, pardon me, other people doing stuff for them. But let's actually clarify this a little bit. So what is the Sun about, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords actually coming out. This is very interesting because I told you that in the beginning the Sun was at the bottom, and now we're getting that clarified by the other bottom deck energy. This is a sort of transformation that I sense here. Sorry, the Sun is obviously referring to our childlike personality, our inner child. So this person going from the Sun, like their inner child, to this page, that is already growth. This person is already saying like, all right, enough is enough. I've been a child for long enough. I've let other people take care of me for long enough. I am choosing my own path and I'm going to walk my own path. I'm not going to let other people carry me, which is very interesting because we see here in the Sun, we have the horse carrying the child, and now we see the page on their feet. So this person is really trying at this point to, is that an expression in English as well? Like put them on their own 2 feet? I feel like that's not an expression, but it's just this idea that this is my path, so I am going to walk it. I'm not going to keep allowing other people to carry me, take care of me, and just generally maybe bail me out of trouble, depending on what you knew of this person's personality in the past. Maybe they were this sort of troublemaker and they really never faced consequences for their actions, so they're really trying to hold themselves accountable. Now, that is a little bit specific. Maybe it's not going to resonate for all of you, but yeah, I feel like this person is trying to hold themselves accountable in general for their own life, if that makes sense. But let's see about the Four of Pentacles. Come on. We have the Hierophant. Okay, so this is definitely their traditional life, like the traditional life that they've lived in the past. They were very used to having things done a certain way, and it's really hard for them to look past it, to try to do things differently, because once again, this is what they knew ever since they were a child. I feel like this person was actually blessed with really good parents, or you know, obviously good parenting does not resume to giving your child everything that he needs financially and materially. Children also need attention and love, but at least on the material side, this child, there wasn't anything missing from their life. And even if they had parents who didn't have time for them, I still feel like there was this sense that they were loved, because every single time this person was in dire need of their parents showed up. Maybe their parents didn't show up most of the time, but when it was an actually dire situation, they were always there to help their child. So that's what I mean when I say that this person may have been blessed with really good parents. But once again, this person is realizing that it's time to grow up. It's time to become their own person. And they know that that means kind of like breaking the tradition. Maybe people in their family didn't even follow the path that this person is planning on following right now. There's just something about tradition and the way things have been done for a really long time that this person is kind of like afraid of breaking out of, because maybe in some cases they are afraid that they will no longer have the help of their parents. Like their parents may straight up disapprove of the path that they want to go down. But there's also this calling. Okay, this person is, they may be a little bit spiritual, or they may be tapping into spirituality at this moment. Obviously, you're here watching a tarot reading. Maybe you are the one who introduced this person to spirituality. But I really feel like their intuition is playing a really big part. They really feel like they have to make this change in their life. Let's see, the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. Interesting. For some reason, with this Queen of Cups, I'm thinking of a maternal figure. You know how we were talking about this person's parents. Maybe something that is still holding them back is their love for their mother, and them thinking that whatever path they're choosing now is going to disappoint her, hurt her. Or in some cases, if you identify as a feminine energy, and especially if you identify as the Queen of Cups, this person with a lot of depth to her, a lot of empathy, and a lot of inclination for taking care of others. This may even be you. For some reason, this person is feeling like they may be disappointing this Queen of Cups, but once again, it's needed. It's a needed step in their journey. It's something that was kind of like written in the stars even before they came to Earth.
Hi there kids, Editing Me here. I just wanted to quickly stop by and say that with that Eight of Swords being stuck between the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, this may be a situation where the child, aka your person, is stuck between two parents with opposite personalities, or at the very least kind of like opposite parenting styles, because we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Why do I keep saying the Queen of Wands? I actually tried filming this before and I said Queen of Wands again. Anyway, the Queen of Cups, this very understanding and empathetic mother figure. And then we also have on the other side the King of Wands, who's very assertive and strong-headed, you know, the sort of parent who would like their child to maybe follow in their footsteps, or they just generally feel like they know better when it comes to the life of their child. Like they've been there, they've done that, like they know what their child should do with their life. So, you know, at the very least, they feel like they have to have a say in what the child does. So that may also be a factor to why your person is being silent, Pawan. They're really trying to decide between these two parents, or, you know, actually choose between their parents and their own approach. It's just a little bit of a duality going on with your person in general. They just don't know which way to go because they have the way that they have been taught to go on and go by, and then they have themselves, their own personality, the things that they want to do on their own.
Once again, this feeling that this person does know a little bit about spirituality and they're using that. But yeah, Pawan, the reason why this person is being silent is because they are trying to manifest their dream life. I feel like that is what I've been explaining this whole time, and here it is, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This person is really focused on how to live their best life and how to become the best version of themselves. And obviously there are people out there who benefit from having other people around them when they are trying to figure out their life and their life's journey. But this person in particular, I feel like they get too used to people in their life, too used to letting those people do things for them and help them and bail them out. So it's really important for this person to take on this journey alone. I really hope that you're going to understand this because I feel like it's very justified. This person has all the right in the world to be afraid that if they put themselves back into situations where they're surrounded by people, they're going to feel tempted to go back to their old ways, if that makes sense. So alone time in this person's case is very much needed. Let's see what you would have to tell you, and I'm going to close this reading. All right. So please, Spirit, what would this person tell pile 1? Okay, we have this card. You came closer than anyone. I feel like this is referring to the fact that you are a person that that they would like to bring forth in this new life that they are creating for themselves, but they need to be there first before actually offering up any sort of commitment to you, in case this is romantic connection. Let's see, what would they say? Ooh, okay, that was a lot. We have just being near you is intoxicating. Again, that idea of, if I allow these people back in my life, I may be tempted to go back to that old way of living. We also have, my life is not as together as it seems. Maybe on the outside, this person looks very put together and like they have everything, but I really feel like there is a hole in their heart, in their emotional space that they need to fill. Okay, there is a certain journey that they need to complete on themselves, by themselves, sorry, in order to feel actually as a put together person, the way maybe the outside world already views them. And we also have, I wish I could share my good news with you. Like, yeah, I really feel that from this person. I feel like every single time they manage to do something by themselves to, I don't know, go up in their journey, make a new step down this path that they have chosen for themselves. Like, they really want to share that with you. They feel really proud. And you know, that beautiful sentiment of being someone's first person that they want to tell. That is such a beautiful thing. And you would be that person for the individual that we are discussing here, Pawan. But like I was saying, that is not possible right now. But just be prepared, because when this person is ready, they're going to have so much stuff to tell you, and they're just so excited to talk to you again. We also have here at the bottom of the deck, finding out the truth crushed me. Maybe you know of a certain moment in this person's life that was quite monumental. I guess it was groundbreaking. It was something that they didn't expect, and in a lot of ways was just not something that you would very easily get used to. In some cases, this is very specific, take it only if it resonates. I feel like this Queen of Cups person may have passed away. So maybe a mother or a mother figure in this person's life has passed away, and they feel like they kind of like lost that support, and that is what triggered this whole initiative of of making something out of themselves without the help of others. But that doesn't have to necessarily be it. Maybe this person was generally cut out by their parents in case they were helping this individual, or it was something that seemed smaller to you and this person's friend group, but to them was a monumental change. Okay, so definitely there was a trigger here. Maybe they didn't even tell you about this, and that's why you're so confused about them being silent. But yeah, there is definitely something here that has happened and triggered this whole new journey in this person's life. So Pawan, this person needs their alone time. If you are willing to be patient with them, I feel like they would, at the very least, like to reconnect in the future when they are feeling better, when they are feeling more accomplished. If not, obviously nobody is forcing you to wait for this person. I just wanted to share these messages with you. And with that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I would love to keep your wonderful energy around, and I really hope to see you in another reading. Bye! Hi there, and welcome to your reading, baby. So you came here for some juicy information. You want to find out why this situationship or this particular person in your life is being silent. And let me tell you, I'm going to provide. Let's get into it. Today we're actually live shuffling, which I don't do very often. I have what I like to call sort of, performance anxiety when it comes to shuffling on camera. Just for some reason, I get really anxious about you having to see the process. See? Ugh. Okay, focus, girl. Get it together. Ooh, okay, perfect. So let's see, Spirit, why is this person in pile two's life being silent? Give me the juicy details. All right, so we have the Page of Wands. Okay. A new endeavor, maybe a new road opening up in your person's life. We have Justice. Maybe something a long time coming, something that they've wanted to go after for a long time. Let's actually see. We have here the Nine of Wands. All right, so in pile one, I kind of like interpreted the first row by itself and only after that clarified. But with you, I feel like I need more information. So, Spirit, what is the Page of Wands about? We have the Five of Swords. Okay. What is Justice about? I'm making a mess right now. Let me just adjust that. So the Justice card is being clarified by the Ten of Wands. All right, and the Nine of Wands is being clarified by the Ten of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. This is a very hard to read energy, so give me a second. For some reason, I'm being really drawn to the Justice card here. I feel like that is the center of your reading. This is something that this person, your person, feels they are entitled to. They feel like it is part of their divine plan, whether or not they know what a divine plan is. It's something, once again, a long time coming. They have been, at the very least, thinking of doing this for a really long time. But they've turned it down for some reason. More times than not. I feel like this is the sort of change in their life that required a tower moment. And I know I've seen a lot of tarot readings, and I've seen the way tarot readers usually talk about a tower moment, like it can't be avoided, it has to happen, you can't turn down a tower moment. But let me tell you from experience, you absolutely can. As a person who has had a situation in their life that must have ended like 2 years ago, and had all the opportunities to, by the way, let me tell you, it is absolutely possible to avoid a tower moment. So today, pile two, we're talking about something that this person should have done a long time ago. They had the opportunity, they had the time and energy, but they didn't have the courage and quite possibly the confidence in themselves. I'm going to try to keep it as general as possible because I don't want anyone to feel like this is not their reading. I feel like actually a lot of people are going to pick pile two, so that's why I'm trying to do this justice. Let's begin here, right? This person is feeling ready to make the first step, okay, towards this justice moment, towards this long time coming event in their life. But they still have a fear of causing trouble for themselves, causing arguments, causing possibly falling outs with certain people. I'm gonna say it, okay? I'm gonna say it because I know a lot of people who watch these are coming here for, you know, romantic messages. So I'm gonna say it. If you know that your person is in a relationship with someone else or married to someone else, because we have the legal part coming through here as well, this thing that they knew had to break down a long time ago could have been their marriage or their relationship. Okay, and in that case, it would be totally justifiable that they are afraid of falling outs with common friends, falling outs with the family of the person in question, or falling out with the person themselves. But once again, I'm trying to keep this as general as possible. Whatever this is, this person wants it. This person wants to achieve this justice moment, because it's justice out of all of the cards. It's what was meant to be. It was what it was meant to happen. Okay, so this person wants it. They have this passion for it, almost, that has built in time, because I feel like this was a really, really long time coming. So they have the initiative, I guess, to achieve this, to end this. Because once again, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of ending energy. Maybe it's because, you know, we have 2 9s clarified by 2 10s. So obviously a completion of a cycle. So that's why I'm getting that this is something that they want to end. But either way, they still hold that fear that the outcome may be actually less beneficial than sticking out to this cycle. With that being said, they feel fed up. In whatever situation they find themselves in, they feel fed up. They feel like they've carried as much as they could for as long as they could, for much longer actually than they should have. Because like I said, they had opportunities in the past to end this, but they're feeling fed up. And even though we have this 9 of Wands being here, you know, scared of what may come, this wounded energy of how will I, you know, come out of this? How will I ever heal from this? How will I don't know, be a person after this event? Because like I said, this was something that has been going on for a really long time. So this person, I mean, it's normal to build your personality around a certain situation that is so prevalent in your life. So this person is really wondering, how am I going to come out of this? How am I going to still have a personality when I come out of this? How am I still going to be a person after this? But at the same time, their intuition, and I feel like intuition is something that has been coming through in your partners, you know, in the people that you want to have your readings on for some time. Their intuition, whether this person is aware that this is intuition or not, their intuition, their gut feeling, if you will, is telling them that on the other side, if they let their guard down, if they allow themselves to get hurt, if they allow themselves to you know, get into this conflict, like have the power to not people please, you know, like make people angry, like that's completely fine. You don't have to please everybody all of the time. On the other side of that is this happy ending, like this happy family. And yes, if you are here for a romantic connection, they are feeling like they can have that with you, or at the very least that they are going to regret it their entire life if they don't take a chance on this right now. They feel cold towards this option of a happy family and a happy life, and they don't want to miss out on it. I feel like that is the trigger in this case. That is the difference between this opportunity and all of the other opportunities that they've had in the past to end this situation or to reach something better. The difference is that they actually can see a happy ending in sight, or at least an ending that just generally feels so much better than then wasting away in whatever situation they find themselves in. And I don't know how relevant this is, but I'm really getting deja vu. I've never done any sort of reading like this before, but for some reason I'm getting really strong deja vu in this pile. Maybe this is a situation that you found yourself in before with another person, or with this person still, where you were told that, yes, I'm going to leave my partner and I'm going to be with you. And that never happened. So now you're a little bit iffy about this whole reading. I feel in these messages, like, yeah, this person promised they would do that long before and they never did. And I can guarantee you that they are going to do it. Okay, that is straight up what is going on here. I can't guarantee to you that this person is going to end whatever cycle is harming your connection, be it that it is another person or just something that doesn't have to do with romance necessarily, but is very important to this person. I can't guarantee you that. But I feel like that is why this person is being silent. It's kind of like their last opportunity that they're going to get. They feel like I will come clean this time, or I will come out of this. I will come up on top of this now, or I will never do it. They're being silent because they're trying to decide once and for all what they should do, because they don't want to drag you along any longer. Okay, and I feel like they're very sorry for the time that you have wasted on them. Even if this turns out perfect and you have a really beautiful relationship, they still feel like they wasted your time for a really long time. Okay, so let's see what this person would like to say to you. Ooh, okay, so we will be together again in reverse. Like, this person is really uncertain. This person doesn't know what they're going to do, but they're going to make a choice. Okay. We have, I want to feel that way again. Maybe there was a point in time where I feel like there wasn't as much pressure on them as it is now. You were really sort of kind of like maybe friends that were beginning to have something romantic, and they didn't feel like their relationship was really a problem here. But now when they want more, they really feel like they have to put themselves together and come towards you in a right way. But they're really missing those times when it was really without pressure and without all of this guilt that they have both towards you and their partner, if this is what is going on. If this is just, I don't know, a job situation or a family situation that they can't overcome in order to be with you, they certainly just feel guilty towards you. What would this person say to Paul 2? Okay, another reversal. We have, just being near you is intoxicating. I feel like this is in regards to the fact that they feel like they shouldn't see you for a while. Maybe this was an actual separation that you discussed. Like, this person told you, like, hey, we should take a break or something like that, because I feel like I know they were honest about that fact that you shouldn't see each other for a while. And yeah, we have, I know I crossed the line with you. Oof. This is really speaking to the guilt to the other person as well. So I don't know, for like 80% of you, this is in regards another partner. They feel very, very guilty towards both of you. And I feel like in that case, this justice could even be talking about the fact that they feel like they should get no happy ending. They feel like they're not deserving of it because they hurt two people. Okay, they wasted the time of two people. In some cases, maybe even cheating was involved, which would make them feel even guiltier. I'm not defending this person. Obviously, they shouldn't have put themselves in that situation, but I'm just trying to tell you how they are feeling. They feel really guilty, okay? Either just towards you or towards you and their current partners. So, Paul 2, I wish this was a happier reading, but at the end of the day, we're really discussing not a very happy topic. I hope that at least you enjoyed the insight into this person's mind. And if you did, you can consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I also post on TikTok, which I forgot to mention in Pile 1, but I'm going to mention it to you. So better go, follow or whatever you do on TikTok. I'm a TikToker, guys. I know what's going on there. But anyway, you can consider, liking, commenting, subscribing on all platforms. And I really hope to see you in another reading. Bye. Hi there, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading, baby. So you came here for some tea, from what I understand. We're going to find out why your situationship or a particular person in your life is being silent. And today, also, for a change, we're going to be life shuffling. I don't do that very often because I have what I like to call performance anxiety when it comes to shuffling on camera. But here is your incentive to do something that scares you today. You see, I'm such a role model, Pile 3. You're welcome. Anyway, let's see, right? Why is this person in Pile 3's life being silent? Okay. We have the Four of Cups. Ooh, okay, that was wild. Okay, the moon. The way that jumped out, I don't usually feel called to pointing out star signs in my readings, but that was just insane. So I'm just gonna say, if you're dealing with a Cancer, they may have a lot of things to say in this reading. But let's see what they don't. Do it. Why is this person silent? That was a little bit unclimactic, wasn't it? After that moon, you can do better. You can do better, sir. Not gender specific, by the way. I just like using the word sir. Why is this person being silent? That was a little better. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, and we have another moon symbol here. At the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Hangman. We're going to also clarify these cards. So this is not the bottom deck that we are going to stick to, but just for the sake of it, let's analyze what we have until now. This person is being very mysterious, let me say. So they were okay with letting me know that they have a lot of thoughts, but they weren't okay with sharing those thoughts. Maybe you know this person to be a little bit more secretive in general, even when you were in contact with them. But right now they're kind of like just being outright rude. What I can tell you is that they are considering two options here, possibly more actually, because we also have the Four of Cups here. None of these options sound good to them. However, the interesting thing about the Two of Swords, actually, I don't know where I heard this for the first time. It may have been in Kino's Tarot video, and she said basically that this person is blindfolded. They have two options in front of them, but their intuition is already guiding them towards one of these options. It's just that it's not in alignment with their logical side. So it's really a matter of mind over heart in this situation. This person, Pile 3, really seems to be unsatisfied with life in general, because it's quite possible that they're not getting what they wanted or what they had in plan for themselves. I feel like we've all been in that situation. I'm not judging this person. We've really wanted something in our spiritual community. Maybe we were even trying to manifest it. Like, we scripted, we visualized, we meditated, we did everything that we were told to do, and yet this thing still didn't manifest. Okay, and that's simply because the universe did not think it was meant for us. I feel like we are all mature enough in our spiritual community to understand that. And also the fact that the universe really had something better planned for us in case this manifestation wasn't coming through. But your person is either too stubborn to see that, or they're just someone who is not very aware of their intuition, or they may call it gut feeling. This is really interesting because this is the third time in the third pile that we get something about intuition. These people that you're asking about having some sort of intuitive feeling. All right, so we have established the fact this person is very unsatisfied with their current life because they really had something else in mind. And they're sticking to it, you know, they're dedicated. I can at least say that. But, you know, at some point it gets kind of like old and boring to be watering the same old plant that you see is clearly dying and you can't revive it. So yeah, determination is not always a good thing. But what does this have to do with why they're being silent? I need some more information. So what is the Four of Cups about? Okay, so we have the Hangman. See, I told you the bottom deck in the first place was relevant. What is the Moon about? Okay. We have the Emperor. Okay, nice. A lot of major arcana also. So the Two of Swords. That was a little bit anticlimactic. I swear I didn't do this in the other two piles, but for some reason I really want something more out there. Like this person, I feel like they have to say something. Like there's something on the tip of their tongue, but they choose not to say it, to share it with the group. Tell me about the Two of Swords. What is this Two of Swords really about? I guess that was a better one. We have the Hermit. So like I told you, a lot of major arcana. This is some major game this person is playing. They want to succeed. Okay, they want success in whatever endeavor they are interested in. It may be that they're a little bit mad at you. You know, those people who are very insecure and they really want you to agree with whatever they have in mind. Maybe you were someone who told them like, hey, I feel like if you've tried this for so long and it's not bearing fruit, maybe you should stop. And, you know, they got kind of mad at that and they were like, yeah, boo-hoo, I'm not going to speak to you anymore. In which case, honestly, pile 3, I feel like this is like the easiest answer that I provided in all of these readings. In case they are throwing a tantrum at you, I'm just going to give them like a few weeks and they're going to calm down and they're going to come back. So it's not that deep. But in case this is something deeper, in case you know your person to be someone who can hold a grudge or someone who is very stubborn, then I feel like this person may be kind of like expecting you to apologize to them in case you identify with that last explanation. But we're going to keep things general. Let's see what other messages I can get for you in case you did not just outright tell this person, hey, you stupid, and you should let go of whatever you're trying to do. This person is being silent because it's possibly that their own pride has gotten wounded without you doing anything. Okay, it's quite possible that they see you as a quite abundant person, a person who is going places. For some reason, I'm kind of like thinking the Empress to this Emperor. So they may really be looking at you as someone who is doing stuff with their life and they really feel inadequate. So this person may be keeping away and being silent because they really feel like they are not up to par. In comparison to you, they really feel like you are going to be looking down on them. You are going to criticize them. I'm kind of like getting Virgo energy. You may be a Virgo, so you know, maybe that's just your go-to giving advice to people. And I know all Virgos are complaining like, why aren't people never taking my advice? Like, my advice is the best. All love to Virgos, by the way. My mom is a Virgo, but she, you know, she has some hard takes at times. So I can understand why this person's pride is wounded, why they would want to kind of like draw away for a little bit, because I feel like a lot about this person is pretense. Like, I really feel bad saying this, but whatever energy that seems put together about them, very confident, very courageous, ambitious, dedicated, it just may be a facade. Like they're trying their best to keep up appearances that they are this person, but deep down I feel like they have quite a prevalent wounded inner child, a lot of things that they have to deal with in regards to their own self-esteem. And I don't mean to laugh here, okay? I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this person is very easily wounded, either by, you know, words that are just, you know, not necessarily advice, like just observations, let's say, and they are hurt by that. Like, how dare this person notice that I'm not doing as great as I say I'm doing, that my life isn't going as great as I'm telling people that it is. Or it may just be, you know, the wounded that comes from comparison to other people. I feel like at this point, this person is feeling very stuck because they refuse to see another perspective to this whole situation. They refuse to give up on whatever they were pursuing, whatever their dream or goal was. And, you know, I can understand that, because I feel like this person has put a lot of time and effort into something, and it's hard to let go of something like that, even though you know deep down that you should. It's just that they really want it to work. Okay, like they want to be able to tell people, like, yes, I've struggled for 10 years, but I finally got my my own business and I'm making so much profit, and it was such a good decision. And I feel like it's also something within them. They want other people to say, like, yes, this was such a great investment. This was such a good decision. Like, this was such a great path that you've chosen for yourself. They really want to hear that from other people. In some cases, this person may have had quite authoritarian figures in their life before, and they really kind of like learned to appeal to these authority figures and learned to kind of like people please and just seek approval of people who are in power. Maybe you are someone who holds a higher up position than they do. But yeah, I just feel like in your case, Ball 3, with this person, something in them was wounded. They feel like even if you didn't say anything, okay, even if you never hinted that you thought whatever plan they had was bad, even if you never were anything but supportive towards this person, I feel like you may have a certain success in your life that this person is really jealous of. And it's not to say that this person doesn't care about you, but sometimes I feel like it may be hard to be around you, someone who has so many accomplishments, or at least in this person's eyes, you have a lot of accomplishments, because it really differs. Okay, like you may think that you've done nothing with your life, but to this person, maybe you've done everything that they've ever wanted. Okay, so I feel like this is none of your fault. Honestly, like, just, it would have been so sucky if in these readings someone came out to be like, oh, it was pile 3's fault, or it was pile 4's or pile 1's. I don't encourage that energy. I just feel like these are people coming through in these readings that they really have some stuff to sort out, and you should never blame yourself for the reaction that people have to you, unless you're a horrible person. But if you were a horrible person, you wouldn't know it anyway, and you wouldn't feel guilty. So I feel that, like, that still applies. Let's get into what this person would say to you, and we're going to close the reading. I don't know how long this actually was. I've been having a lot of fun with these readings. Some juicy tea, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, what would this person say to pile 3? Come on. All right, so we have, I wish I had treated you better. So this person understands that you know, their behavior is not a reflection of who you are, of what you've said. It's literally not your fault that they feel inferior at times, that they choose to follow a road that is getting them anywhere. Like they know, you know, consciously know that this is none of your fault and they shouldn't treat you like this. But if you know, at the same time, they feel wounded. Okay, they feel really hurt. All right, we have a reversal. I'm starting to understand our connection. I really don't think this person does. Okay, because the greatest connections, you can disagree with me, obviously, but I feel like the greatest connections, like the deepest of connections, are the ones where you see your partner. This doesn't have to be, by the way, a romantic thing. It can be a friend, but like just any sort of relationship. You see the other person doing well and you're happy for them, and at the same time you are inspired to take action towards your own dreams and goals. You don't feel threatened by the other person's success. You feel happy for them and you feel inspired to do the same. So in that you know, in this scenario, I really don't feel like this person is understanding this connection and even the meaning of this connection. You may have been someone who was brought into this person's life in order to help them grow, to help them develop as a person, but they're really not getting it. They are allowing themselves to be kind of like drowned in this insecurity, which, not judging them, once again, it's hard to get past insecurity. Also, Pile 3, this is not your job, okay? You are here to lead by example. You don't have to carry this person on your back, just in case that wasn't clear. So what would this person say to Pile 3? We have, I knew exactly what I was doing. So if this person was mean to you before they stopped talking to you, if this whole thing is a silent treatment, if you are intuitively picking up on the fact that this is a silent treatment, it's absolutely on purpose. Okay, it's absolutely on purpose. The silent treatment is on purpose. If they've said something to hurt you and bring you down before this separation occurred, also absolutely on purpose. They knew what they were doing. They were trying to belittle you. Once again, this is very specific. Take it as it resonates. And I will wait for a sign for you. Like, this is insane. Like, this person is really waiting for you to make a move towards them, to kind of like make them feel better, you know, to kind of like apologize for your own success or for your own opinion that I really feel like is actually the opinion that this person needed to hear in case you shared it with this person. But yeah, okay, this was kind of like bittersweet. I don't know, Pile 3. If you want to kind of like continue on with this person, that is your choice. You just don't have to. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't give your time and energy, your beautiful and valuable, by the way, time and energy, to people like this. Okay, just give it to the right kind of people. You're going to recognize those. But with that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed the insightfulness, I guess, because I don't think you enjoyed the messages. If you enjoyed the insights, you can like, comment, subscribe. I would really love to keep your wonderful energy around. I'm also on TikTok. I'm posting again on TikTok. If you want to follow me on there, you have link in the description. Also, it is linked to my channel. I do kind of like readings every day, kind of like 2 or 3 readings every day if you're interested. But yeah, with that being said, that has been your reading. I really hope to see you in another one. Bye! Hi there, Pile 4, my final pile. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to your reading, baby. Today, I'm bringing you the tea on why this particular person in your life, this situationship, whatever it may be, is not speaking to you. Why the hell are they being silent? What do they have to hide? Let's find out with live shuffling. That's not a big deal for other readers, but if you've been here before, you will know that I have what I like to call performance anxiety when it comes to shuffling on camera. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of anxiety. when I think about the fact that people are going to have to, like, you know, see me shuffle and they're going to make fun of me, but whatever. We're facing our fears today. I've done 3 piles already. I'm fully equipped for the embarrassment of these shuffles, all right? So let's do it. Damn, that was beautiful. Anyway, so Spirit, please tell me, why is this person in pile 4's life being silent? Oh, okay, that was a lot right off the bat. We have the Hangman reversed with the 2 of Pentacles. Reversed as well. Just to point out, neither of the other piles had reversals, so interesting. Why is this person... Okay, so you have a lot of cards. I can't take all of these. Come on. Let's just try to wrap it up. Why is this person being silent? At least this person is more, you know, talkative than the person in pile 3, I guess. Whatever. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. And the Page of Wands, I guess. Are we taking them like that? All right. This is going to be a longest reading. Grab a snack. Pile 4. This person has a lot of things to talk about. We also have the 6 of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, this is not actually the bottom of the deck that we're going to stick to, because I'm going to want to clarify all of these, even though they're kind of clarified. But anyway, we're going to pull up some more cards. This is just the bottom deck for right now. Okay, this person is very unhappy, I feel like. And also, for some reason, they really feel the need to explain themselves. Maybe this sort of like separation that you entered into was after a fight or a misunderstanding, but they really feel like they have to explain themselves. And with the Devil being here at the bottom of the deck, I just straight up don't feel like this is a good explanation. But let's see. Hangman reversed with the 2 of Pentacles reversed. This person is very indecisive. They feel stuck, and for some reason they were looking for an answer outside of themselves. I mean, no shade to them. Maybe they've tried to go within and find an answer for themselves, but it didn't really work. So right now they're kind of like looking for answers on the outside. Ooh, okay, that is a nasty message. Only take this if it resonates. You will absolutely know about this if this is for you. But this person may have been looking at other people. Okay, if you resonate with the idea that this is a situationship or a romantic interest, this person may have been looking at other people, maybe people that they've known before in their childhood, or, you know, just some time ago. People that they kind of like had a spark with in the past, but nothing really happened. Or, you know, they're just very, very... For some reason, I wanted to say thirsty. Not thirsty, but kind of like desperate at the same time for people who make them feel something. I feel like this person is quite numb at this point in time, and they're not necessarily looking for something emotionally captivating. Like, they tell themselves that's what they're looking for, but I feel like if that were true, they would be looking at you, because I really feel like you do have a connection with this person that has already gone places, that has already been established. So I wouldn't say that they're necessarily looking for something emotionally satisfying, but once again, this person is sort of numb at this point in time, so I wouldn't really, you know, consider them someone who really knows the difference between emotional depth and just I don't know, the pleasure of the moment. Balfour, this is not a nice message to provide, but you may have found out the fact that this person was hooking up with other people. Once again, this doesn't have to be a cheating situation. This may have been just a situationship or a person that you were casually seeing. Either way, I just still feel like it's sucky. Like, I don't know. These are the sort of things that need to be discussed in the beginning when you start seeing one another, and be like, hey, I really want to try this exclusively. Are you in? If I'm going to go on dates with you and, I know, spend 5 hours of my day speaking to you every day, 5 hours of my day speaking to you, I can at least ask that you don't go see other people and waste my time. But yeah, I really feel like this is a sort of situation where you put more effort in than this person had, and here comes the bad explanation for the whole thing. Like, well, we didn't settle on that. We didn't settle that we wouldn't see other people, so why are you mad right now? Like, why are you acting up? Like, why are you being like this? I never said that I was seeing you exclusively. We never settled on that. It's not my fault that you didn't do it. It's kind of like sucky. It's nasty. It's kind of like nasty energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This person is kind of like troubled also, so I'm not really rooting for this situation, Paul 4. I'm so sorry, but I'm not rooting for you ending up with this person. They got issues, okay, that they need to resolve with themselves, or they have to resolve them with their mother or with whoever they want, but you have your own life, you have your own priorities, you ain't got time for this shit. Okay, I'm really on your side, even though you may be angry that I'm not rooting for this situationship. But yeah, this person is being silent because they feel like they are the one that, I don't know, that you did an injustice to them. Like, how dare you get mad at them for putting their pee-pee in another person? Like, how is that their fault? Or this doesn't have to be a guy necessarily, you know, for, I don't know, wetting their private parts to somebody else with somebody else. Like, how is that their fault? Like, yes, it was their choice, but like, how is that their fault? You know, you didn't say, oh my God, this is such a bad one. I hate being in this energy. I'm not going to continue with that. I feel like I've outraged you enough. I feel like I'm outraged enough myself. I don't even know if I want to clarify these, but for some reason I really feel like this bitch has a lot more to say. Not sure if you want to hear it though. So yeah. If you want to click out, I'm going to understand, but Spirit, please clarify the Hangman reversed and the Two of Pentacles. I really hate this. Okay, this is Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands in this position. I don't even know. I feel like this is called blocked in English, like in a blocked position. I really don't feel like taking it either in the upright or the reversed position. I feel like this is just the way that it's supposed to be. This person is very undecided. This person doesn't know what they want, and they're really in no position to start anything with anyone. But I feel like they are, you know, speaking from that patronizing sort of position of, I never said I was ready for a relationship. I never said I was ready for a commitment. Of course I'm not ready. Like, I want to explore my options. How dare you try to box me in? You know, that really, God, I hate those people. But yeah, this person is not doing well. Okay, if you think this person is happy with whatever lifestyle they have, they're not. I don't know why you would even believe that. I'm not judging you or anything, but how did this entire energy lead you to believe that they were happy? They're deeply unhappy. They're constantly looking and searching for something that would make them feel something, and nothing is doing that for them. So this is very sad, actually. But let me just not feel too bad about it for this person. Let me just not feel too bad about this person in general, for this person, whatever. I can't speak. This is just, it makes me so angry. I'm not saying that it's okay to beat up people, but I would beat up this person. Metaphorically. Okay? Metaphorically. If you would give me their address, I would metaphorically beat them up. Anyway, moving on. What is going on with the 7 and 6 of Cups, as well as the Page of Wands? Not sure, I want to know. I don't even know why I'm clarifying this one. It's just I don't want you to feel like I clarified everything for the other piles and not for you. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. A lot of conflict, both inside and outside. I feel like this person really doesn't have people to rely on. People in general don't like them. If they like them, it's kind of like just the spur of the moment thing. They may be fun in, you know, just generally fun activities, but when it comes to it, like just a casual hangout, a friend that you would like to invite to your birthday party or just any sort of occasion that is more so related to your closest group of friends, you wouldn't think of this person. I wouldn't say this person has a lot of friends. They don't even have a lot of people who like them, just in general. And they are constantly in conflict with themselves and other people, because even though unconsciously they know they're not a good person, they really feel the need to stress that it's actually the other people who don't understand them, and they are the bad people. They are the people who judge, the people who shun others for no reason. Nobody understands this person. Okay, I'm going to kind of like speed through it a little bit because I feel like this is going to be really long. What is the 6 of Pentacles about? We have the Ace of Swords. If this person was truthful to themselves, they would understand that, and once again, it's that message of unconsciously, they know they're the bad seed. They know they're the one who causes the conflict, the one who causes other people to feel bad, the person who hurts other people, the person who doesn't put in as much as they receive. But, you know, acknowledging that, being truthful, kind of gonna hurt, okay? And shake their whole, like, whatever sort of foundation they had built for themselves. It's going to crumble. It's going to crumble all away. So they need to keep up this facade that they are the one who is constantly being attacked. They are the one who is constantly being wounded for no reason and shunned and misunderstood and misjudged. Okay, so that is what this person has to do. I feel like that's what we've been seeing through this entire reading. Like no other person in the other piles was this communicative, because nobody needed to explain themselves to this extent. You don't need to explain yourself so much if you hadn't done anything wrong, okay? Just letting you know. And we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Pentacles. This person is missing, I don't know, a healthy, I'm feeling parental figure or parental figures. Just, they are missing the safety that should have been provided to them as a child. So there are a lot of things that they haven't learned that most people learn in their childhood. And they have developed a lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms to make up for the things that their parents neglected in themselves. So let's see what this person would say. Okay, we already got one. We have, I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay, so you may know that this person is a workaholic, very dedicated to their work, because I feel like that is the only thing that they can fuck up. Because if they consistently, that is the only thing that they will consistently put work into, not relationships, not other people, because they feel too entitled in their relationships with others to be treated as someone superior. In their work, I feel like they're very stable, they're very grounded. It's kind of like they would call their work the only the only thing in their life that treats them fairly, because they really feel like all the other people, like just people in general, human beings, they're just so unfair and so quick to judge. Like work is just, it's material. You're making the money. Money can't judge you. Okay, your career can't judge you. It's that sort of thing. They really feel protected in their workspace for some reason. It's their safe space. I don't know what this person does for work. What would this person say? It's about 4. Here we have a reversal. I am not available in reverse. I really don't think this is saying that they are in truth available. I feel it's just that idea of, yeah, maybe no person holds me in a relationship, but emotionally I'm so unavailable. Like I'm so far gone. I can't connect to other human beings, which once again, it's sad. This is a sad individual. Don't take it upon yourselves to fix them. Okay, I just clearing that out. Just leave this person alone. Their mom can help them. If they don't have a mom, I'm sorry, this is just kind of like what we say in Romania, in Eastern Europe. Like, who am I, your mom? Anyway, it's funnier in Romanian, I promise. But it's kind of like, it's not your job to fix this person. It's this person's job to fix themselves. Okay, just, we have I love you unconditionally. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel it's sort of like a manipulation tactic. You know how someone would tell you, like, yeah, you leave me in the times that I needed you the most. You left me when I needed you the most, and all I ever did was love you unconditionally. But like, does that matter? If a person really loves you unconditionally, if they never show up for you, if they never actually protect your feelings or learn to work with you and communicate with you in an effective way, like, is that love? You know, you can just say that you're feeling the love, but we've established already that this person is very confused about feelings and they are numb most of the time. I don't really think they know what love is. I don't really think they know what true emotion is. So this is either them misleading themselves, like lying to themselves that they are capable of love, or it's just a sort of, you know, manipulation tactic. Like, all I ever did was love you, and look what you did. You know, it's pathetic. Honestly, I'm trying to have empathy for this person, and deep down I do, but I feel like if I have empathy towards them in this reading, it may influence you in some way to have empathy as well and go back to this person, which I really don't want you to do. It doesn't matter. My opinion, I know it doesn't matter, but just stay away from them. And we also have, I wonder if you were happy without me. And honestly, I feel like this is coming from their conscious self, their logical self, their adult self, because also I feel like this person is really trapped in their wounded inner child energy. I feel like this message is coming from their conscious self that knows for a fact that you are happier without them. Okay, that was quite the reading. Pile 4, I see no way in which you would have enjoyed this, but hopefully you have found it insightful. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I would love to keep your wonderful energy around. I'm also posting on TikTok every other day. I've just started again. I've left that platform for some time, at least the posting part. I'm always on TikTok just watching funny videos. But anyway, you can find me on TikTok as well. On Instagram, I guess. You have all of my platforms linked down below, also to my channel. And yeah, I really hope to see you another reading. Bye!